Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs Minister Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma is today expected to appeal a judgment in the Gauteng High Court in Pretoria. The judgment handed down by the court declared various lockdown regulations under levels 3 and 4 as unconstitutional and invalid. For more on the story, let's cross now live to our reporter Mbali. Thethani, Mbali, a very good morning to you. What are the expectations in court today?
Well, we are expecting the Cooperative Governance Minister to battle it out today in court here at the Pretoria High Court. We know that this application was brought by the Fighters Network. Of course, they are, the ones that brought this appeal, this matter to the High Court here in Pretoria, basically questioning the constitutionality of those lockdown regulations. We know that they came into effect in March when, the president made that announcement making this a state of disaster. But we know that under the lockdown regulations, under level 4 as well as level 3, that is the one that has been questioned by this court and it has been declared unconstitutional and invalid. So we are expecting that group to come here this morning, and we are expecting to hear that court case once more.
Mbali, a lot of South Africans will be very keen to find out what comes out of this. I know that there's millions around the country that are looking for some feedback on this. With regards to those level 3 and level 4 regulations that have been deemed as invalid and unconstitutional, is there any further clarity on which particular regulations they refer to?
Well, if you do remember, the issues around this level 3 and level 4 market was the issues around the opening of the economy. You know that under level 4, we saw the slight opening of the economy, and as well as under level 3. We do know that this court questioned that, saying that some other people are allowed to report for work and others are allowed to make some sort of income during these two levels, especially under level 3 and level 4. One of the examples used here at this court were the issues around the opening of hair salons. We know that under level 3 and level 4, hair salons were not allowed to operate. And those are basically preventing people from creating an income, especially those in the small businesses sector. We also know that, Mark, under these regulations, there were issues around what people could buy at the shops in terms of clothing. So that was something that South Africans also questioned, saying that, some of these regulations really do not make any sense. And there were also the issues around those who are sick, that they can't see their families during this lockdown regulations. So these were some of the examples that were used during this court application that was heard. It was an urgent court application that was heard. But we know that government is appealing this. They had at least 14 days to rework these regulations. But because of the appeal, that is now on hold. And we are expecting to hear what this appeal will entail today.
All right,